Hello. As a general practitioner, I'm very much aware of the problems that elderly people face. And one of the most frequent problems which arises is lack of mobility. Sometimes it's complaints such as arthritis, angina or Parkinson's disease that prevents you from getting around like you used to. Or perhaps people may be recovering from a hip operation, a stroke, or maybe suffering from a respiratory problem. More often than not though, it's simply that you just don't have the energy or the strength. And it's not only such obvious things as nipping round to the corner shop that people find trying. Those stairs in the home which once seemed so easy to negotiate can suddenly seem, well, truly daunting. Of course, you could move to a bungalow, to sheltered housing, a ground floor flat, or even a home. I'm sure people have suggested that to you. But as many people will tell you, they just don't want to leave their own beloved family home. Why should they? That's quite apart from the stress, upheaval and cost that moving house entails. So many elderly people simply find themselves living downstairs, with the upstairs practically out of bounds. That's no way to live your life, as those who know this feeling only too well will testify. But there is an answer: a stair lift. Today's stair lifts are safe, easy to use, attractively designed, discreet and, most importantly, surprisingly affordable. But as in all things, quality is the key. So here are 7 essential features that I think you should look out for when choosing the right stair lift for you. Number 1, safety sensors. It's vital that your stair lift has safety sensors which automatically cut off the power to the lift when the sensors are activated. This makes sure that potentially serious accidents can be prevented. 2, a swivel seat. Many stair lifts have a fixed seat which can make access awkward. A fixed seat makes you do all the work when twisting and rising from a sitting position. Instead, make life easy for yourself by choosing a model with a swivel seat. It's a real boon, especially when getting off at the top of the stairs. And some swivel seats actually act as a safety barrier when opened to prevent you from falling backwards as you rise. 3. What is known as a soft start, soft stop. The last thing you want when you begin or end your journey is an abrupt jolt. Not only is this uncomfortable, but it can also prove potentially dangerous, especially if you experience balance problems, as many people of course do. So always opt for a stair lift which begins to travel with such smoothness that you hardly even notice that you're moving. Number 4, glide. As well as a smooth start to your journey, you obviously want a comfortable ride. Some stair lifts offer smoother rides than others. Make sure yours gives a gentle, gliding ride every inch of the way. 5. A DC motor. Stair lifts which run on mains electricity will come to a shuddering stop if there's a power cut. Worse still, a direct connection to the mains supply can be hazardous and even result in electrocution should your lift become damaged. So always make sure that your stair lift runs on safe DC power. DC power makes use of special power packs which automatically recharge themselves at the end of each trip. These power packs last for a number of years and are maintenance free. DC power also gives a whisper quiet gliding ride. And in the event of a power cut, your stair lift won't shudder to a halt but continue safely to the end of your journey. 6. Remote control. Now this isn't a fancy gimmick. The remote control allows you to simply call and send for the stair lift so that if a partner or friend should wish to use the lift, you can send it back to them once you've used it. And thanks to the remote control, there are no messy wires or boxes that need to be fixed to the wall. And finally, you know how fiddly button controls can be. If you suffer from arthritis, for example, they can be all but impossible to use. So select a stair lift which has a joystick control. A joystick makes operating your stair lift simplicity itself, with no fuss and no fiddling about. So there you are, the 7 essential features to look out for in any stair lift. But of course there's more to choosing a stair lift than just the features alone. The people you buy your stair lift from should carry out a detailed survey of your home to make sure that the stair lift system is designed to fit your needs like a glove. Bear in mind that fast, easy installation by friendly,